I found something. This looks so interesting. Herr Mannelig in Old Norse. I don't know if you guys will be able to understand the singer when she or he sing, but I think it's going to be fascinating, honestly. If you didn't know, well, I know a little bit because I reacted to a song, Herr Mannelig, in the past. It's a very popular Swedish folk ballad about a Christian man resisting the advance of a pagan troll. And it didn't work at the end because she was not Christian, but she tried her hardest. It's a very fascinating story. I want to believe that the Christian men fall for her because I think there's part of the story where it really feels like he did. But anyway, let's react to the song. It's going to be fascinating. Let's go, guys.
Alla morgon syns för en solen och prejs för en fåglar ner tåg och att synga berga trollkona vad ser fagor som swings en flower i en i tungan Herra maður trollova du der mig
So the top line is Swedish, right? And the middle line is Norse? Because that D with the bar in the middle, it's not a letter in Swedish. And the P like this, I don't think it's Swedish either. The P with the like in the middle. I think the top for I think it's Swedish. It look completely different. Some words are similar, like garna, jarna, and some words are completely different. It's fascinating. Also, the way that she rolled her letter, like in French, but even more extreme, which is very interesting. Damn, she almost make like a every time that she say Herr Mannelig and the other one here. I don't know. It's like a click sound. There's a language in Africa when they speak I don't remember the language, but they make that kind of sound and it reminds me of that a little bit. Just that we don't hear these days. when you roll your R like regarder in French. She do the next level intonation. It's really nice. I think it's Ibo. Is it Ibo? So do you guys understand? When you read, do you understand more when you read it or when you listen to it? Or like it's impossible? And does it sound more like Swedish, Finnish? No, not Finnish. It's a different language group, sorry. Is it more like Swedish, Norwegian, or Danish? Is there other language except these three that are similar? Danish, Norwegian, Swedish? Icelandic is a different universe, right? These three are quite similar. Is it sound more like one of the three? I always thought that Norse is always going to sound like Danish, more Danish than the other two, but maybe I'm wrong. You tell me if you understand. Where are you from and do you understand it? That would be a good question for you guys. They don't have the two dot on top of the O or any letter in the Old Norse. Instead, they have again that bar in the middle of the D or the weird P, and they even have the French punctuation like this. It's interesting. See? This is French. We call that accent aigu in French. It's really interesting. Oh, wow, I didn't know the man was going to sing. Damn, who are the two people singing? I will check after. It's coming from another real singer. What nationality do you think the singers singing are? Can you tell if they are both Swedish or no? She looked pretty in the picture, but I recorded this song before from another story, and I think her body, you could tell that she was a troll, like not really human looking, like only like half human looking. I'm wondering if the mythology, what does she look like? Because I'm familiar with the what is it called, Trollhagen? There was a movie back in the day. The troll were giant, and it was a horror movie, and people were driving on the road, and they were getting like snatched by the giant troll. I'm not sure. I think it was a Norwegian movie back in the day, maybe 20 years ago. Do you know what I'm talking about? I think, was it called Troll Hunter? There was another one also, not just Troll Hunter. There was another movie older than this. I grew up in Montreal, and I went to the Fantasia Festival every year in Montreal, like 15, 20 years ago. And they were showing movies that were like very unique and things like this. And there was a movie about trolls sometime from Norway, Sweden. Now there seem to be more of them singing for some reason. Wow, very, very, very interesting. Wow. In Quebec, where I'm originally from, I live in Thailand, we speak French just like they were speaking French 300 years ago, 400 years ago. Our colonizer came from France to colonize part of Canada, and we speak French the way that our colonizer were speaking French. While in France, they have evolved. So when I speak French, the people in France will probably think that it feel like Old Norse to them, but in French. Do you know what I mean? It feel French, but not French at the same time. So I don't know if this is how you feel listening to that. Like you can understand, but it need to be slow, or is it like completely different? Like, let me know in the comment. It's quite interesting.